Like as I said, the first conversation we had with Jay was at the RSL, the local RSL, and about what I think our house was worth. At that time, we weren't thinking of selling, and an opportunity came up for another house in the area, which sort of ticked all the boxes. I was able to convince Nat and show her. Then we started the campaign, and there was obviously a couple of false starts with regards to the external environment with COVID, and we lodged this campaign. Within 10 days or 12 days, we were able to see it through. What I expected of him and what I got in terms of level of service and advice was above and beyond my general expectations.
His knowledge as well of real estate in the area and what's happening with the market, what places are worth.
Went a long way, yeah.
He was across it.
Yeah, went a long way.
I see Jay all the time on sporting fields in the community, up in the Forestville Mall. I know that he's sponsored clubs. Previously, he has signage, he's present and he's active. And I know that he's a local boy, grew up here. So I just think his knowledge of the area and his commitment to the community is outstanding. When we were selling the house, I'm quite emotionally attached to it. So I knew that when we wanted to go with somebody...
Not at all.
That, you know, they had to, I guess, tick the boxes for me in terms of what I wanted to see and the outcomes we wanted for the house. So Jay came and saw us out of hours. Nothing was ever too much trouble for him. And I found him to just be extremely honest in terms of what he thought the outcomes would be for the house. And I mean, ultimately it was our decision, but we really appreciated and listened to what he had to say. And what Jay recommended was a really massive factor in how we proceed with the house.
From a professional services perspective, I was actually surprised at the extra level that he went to. He virtually moved in. We couldn't get rid of him. But in terms of, from my perspective, managed expectations very well. No pressure or influence or undue influence, nothing trying to talk it down. Fundamentally, he said, look, his job was to advise and make recommendations, and our job was to accept or reject those. Very calming influence the whole way through, and it was all about managing expectation and being upright and honest through the process.
I just think as well, like it's a testament to Jay as to how excellent he actually is in the fact that he was able to sell our house in the COVID environment where the people coming through were limited. It was one at a time. We had a house that is above, I guess, what the median house price is in Forestville. So the fact that he was able to sell our house in this environment, I think, is a real testament to how great he actually is.
A big part of that was the video campaign and giving people the opportunity to walk through, but just managing that change in business structure effectively was quite important. And as I said, we had people come through and there was a fair few coming through, obviously one at a time, but you know, required to be here for 4 hours at a time or thereabouts, again, was seamless, if I can put it that way.
I would recommend Jay to every single person in Forestville, Northern Beaches, anyone looking for a real estate agent. I can't rave about the guy enough.